Okay, I'm just going to get you started on this one. The following data show the percentage change in population for 51 regions from one census to the next census. Using appropriate graphical displays and summary statistics, write a report on the percentage change in population by region. Now this report is going to be, it's sort of already, they've prompted all the questions for you. But in reality, you could be given this easily, and then you would be expected to think about all these prompts. I mean, how would you want to describe this data? Well, you want to find summary statistics, and then report means and medians, create box plots, things like that. So the sample mean, let's go ahead and open the data set. I do not want to do that by hand, so I'm going to open it up in StatCrunch. So here it is. Always take a glance to make sure it looks right. My headings pulled in right. I've had a couple, I think I've even shown you that the headings didn't pull in right, so you wouldn't even want to change that. And let's go ahead and find summary statistics. And I'm just going to take the defaults. Here's our mean, and what we want to do, pay attention to rounding. Round to 3 decimals as needed. So we have 9.79. Okay, it does say 3 decimal places, so let me change that to 9.788. Looks better. Calculate the sample standard deviation. So look at our summary stats. There's your sample standard deviation. Round to 3 decimals, so 7.186. Okay, now we're going to find Q1. We're at 4.3. The median, 7.8. Q3 is 14.1. Let me pull this over here. 14.1. The inner quartile range, what is that? That's the difference between 14.1 and 7.8, which is 6.3. Whoop. Okay, everyone makes mistakes. What do I got here? Ooh, what did I do? Looks like I did Q3 minus the median. I didn't mean to do that. I went to these two right here. Let's go moving too fast. So I'm doing 14.1 minus Q1, 4.3. Is that 9.8 if I'm doing my math right? Okay, then find the minimum, maximum, and the range. Let's go back. So my minimum is negative 0.6, maximum is 35.2. And the range is the difference between those two. Now we could have gotten StatCrunch to pull all that stuff out. You know, if I go up here to options and edit, I can choose IQR, hold down control, and you can select multiple ones. And I don't think you can do a range. You know, that might be the only other one I would want in my default is IQR. That does show up quite a bit. So 9.8. Identify any outliers. So you can do, there is an outlier test that you can use. That may have been in a video, and it's definitely in the book. I generally just use the box plot within StatCrunch. So let's go ahead and run this. So do graph, box plot. And it says here, use fences to identify outliers. I'm going to do that. And you can draw them horizontally or vertically, either way. Press compute. And we do have an outlier. You can hover your mouse over that, and it is at 35.2. So the outlier is 35.2. Create a graphical display. So a box plot is one display, but some of the stuff is hidden. You're not really sure of the distribution when it's this way. So let's create another one. A histogram is a popular way to look at this, or maybe a dot plot, but with all these, histogram I think is probably better. There's a nice histogram there. Okay, this can be a little tedious. You know, in reality, you would just take this and copy it and paste it and put it into your Word document. But for the sake of the assessment, we have to kind of match it up. This one looks like it's good, but always check the other ones to make sure there's not difference. Definitely not this one. You can look at the shape. These two here should be level. These two are level. Those two are not level. Those two are level, but if you look at how this stair steps down all the way and never bumps back up like it does here, it bumps back up. So it's A. And you can always kind of zoom in a little bit if you need to get a better look. Or you can make it really big like that. Describe the shape of the graph. So we have unimodal, and it is skewed to the right. Again, we have one peak right here. All of their two bars is basically one move up, and then it's skewed to the right. As I go to the right, it slopes down. We got a nice, it's skinny and skewed out to the right. So I hope that helps.